Okay, we're going to start off the skeletal system unit with bone classification. So an interesting fact that many of you probably don't know is that there are 206 bones in the human body. These bones come in many different shapes and sizes, so we classify bones based on their location and shape. When classifying bones by location, we split the skeleton into two categories, the axial and appendicular skeletons. The axial skeleton consists of the skull, vertebral column, and rib cage. The appendicular skeleton consists of the bones that make up the limbs or appendages, hence the name appendicular. It is important to remember that the appendicular skeleton includes the pectoral and pelvic girdles, as these are often mistakenly considered part of the axial skeleton. I always try to remember that the appendicular skeleton starts at the shoulders and hips. In the picture you can see that the axial skeleton is colored in yellow and the appendicular skeleton is green. When classifying bones by shape, we look at the shapes of the bones in order to place them in one of 5 categories. These categories are long bones, short bones, flat bones, irregular bones, and sesamoid bones. We will now look at the characteristics of each bone category individually. So the major determining characteristics of a long bone is that they are longer than they are wide. This does not mean that these bones have to be particularly long. For example, the metacarpals and phalanges of the hand are long bones, but are fairly short. They are, however, longer than they are wide. Other examples of long bones include the femur, tibia, clavicle, humerus, and ulna. All long bones are found within the appendicular skeleton. Short bones, as you can tell by the name, are short and have a variety of shapes. Short bones are found within the wrists and ankles, examples being the carpals and tarsals. Flat bones are characterized by the presence of 2 distinct surfaces. The name flat might be a bit misleading because not all flat bones are perfectly flat. For example, the bones such as the parietal and temporal bones in the skull are flat because they have 2 distinct surfaces. Other examples of flat bones that do appear to be very flat are the sternum and the scapula. The next category is irregular bones. This category is sort of a catch-all for bones with unique shapes that wouldn't usually fit into any other category. So irregular bones include the ilium and ischium of the hip, the vertebra, and bones that form the base of the skull, such as the ethmoid and sphenoid. And our last category are sesamoid bones, which are unique because they are embedded within tendons and joint capsules. Our bodies have very few sesamoid bones. The most popular example is the patella, also known as the kneecap, and there are a couple other sesamoid bones found within the foot.